Hi, my name is Vinod Kumare, studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about the subject name is non-conventional energy resources. In that, geothermal power generation. In geothermal power generation, groundwater is heated by a magma reverser to high temperature, high pressure steam that is used to power a turbine to generate electricity. Since delivering Japan's first practical thermal power plant in 1960, Fuji Electric has delivered about 60 geothermal turbines both in Japan and abroad, including the world's largest 140 megawatt plant in addition to manufacture the individual parts of equipment used in power plants. We are also engaged in the overall plant design and manufacture and construction. Advantages of geothermal power generation. First one is environmentally friendly. Geothermal energy is more environmentally friendly than conventional fuel source such as coal and other fossil fuels. In addition, the carbon footprint of the geothermal power plant is low. While there is some pollution associated with geothermal energy, this is relatively minimal when compared to fossil fuels. Second one is renewable. Geothermal energy is a source of renewable energy that will last until the earth is destroyed by the sun. In around 5 billion years, the hot reservoirs within the earth are naturally replenished, making it both renewable and sustainable. Third one is huge potential. Worldwide energy consumption is currently around 15 tetrawatts, which is far from the total potential energy available from the geothermal sources. While we can't currently use more reservoirs, there is a hope that the numbers of the exploitable geothermal resources will be increased within the ongoing research and development in the industry. Third is sustainable and stable. Geothermal provides a reliable source of energy as compared to other renewable resources such as wind and solar power. This is because the resources is always available to be tapped into, unlike with wind or solar energy. Sixth one is reliable. Energy generated from this source is easy to calculate since it does not fluctuate in the same way as the other energy resources such as solar and wind. This means we can predict the power output from a geothermal plant with a high degree of accuracy. No fuel required. Since geothermal energy is a naturally occurring resource, there is no fuel required such as with fossil fuels that are finite resources which are needed mining or otherwise extracting from the earth. Disadvantages of geothermal power generation. Location restricted. The large single disadvantage of geothermal energy is that it is a location specific. Geothermal power plants need to be built in places where the energy is accessible, which means that some areas are not able to exploit this resource. Of course, this is not a problem if you live in place where geothermal energy is readily accessible, such as islands. Environmental side effects. Although geothermal energy does not typically release greenhouse gases, there are many of these gases stored under the earth's surface which are released into the atmosphere during digging. Earthquakes. Geothermal energy also runs the risk of triggering earthquakes. This is due to alterations in the earth structure as a result of digging. This is a problem more prevalent with enhanced geothermal power plants. Third one is high cost. Geothermal energy is an expensive resource to tap into, with price tags ranging from the around $2 to $7 million for a plant with a 1 megawatt capacity. Sustainability. In order to maintain the sustainability of geothermal fluid needs to be pumped back into the ground underground reservoirs faster than it is depleted. It is important for industry to access the geothermal energy pros and cons in order to make account of the advantages while mitigating against any potential problems. Applications of geothermal power generation, space heating and cooling generation of electric power, industrial process heat. Other applications are included desalination of water, heavy water production, extraction of minerals from geothermal fluids, timber sensing, etc. However, the geothermal energy is presently utilized mainly for power generation and space heating purpose only. Distinct heating systems and direct use. Heating and the cooling systems. This application is about arising the heat from the earth interior directly as a thermal energy to produce electrical energy in geothermal plants. Thank you.